Hey everyone, welcome back to Sir Boats Yacht, your go-to channel for all things maritime, where we dive deep into the world of ships, yachts, and everything that sails the seas.
I'm your host, and today we're setting our sights on a true workhorse of the ocean, the Wan Hai 501, a container ship that's been making waves in the shipping industry since its launch. If you're a fan of massive vessels, global trade, or just love learning about the giants that keep the world's economy moving, you're in for a treat.
We'll be exploring the key features, design, interior aspects, performance, and unique selling points of the Wan Hai 501, breaking it all down in a way that's easy to understand, whether you're a seasoned sailor or just curious about these floating giants. So, grab a seat, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more maritime adventures. Let's set sail and explore the Wan Hai 501. First, let's talk about the key features of the Wan Hai 501, because this ship is a perfect example of what makes a modern container vessel so impressive. Built in 2005 by China Shipbuilding Corp at their Kaohsiung shipyard in Taiwan, the Wan Hai 501 is a Panamax-class container ship, which means it's designed to fit through the Panama Canal's original locks, a critical feature for global shipping routes. With an overall length of 269 meters, that's about the length of 3 football fields, and a width of 32 meters, this ship is massive but still agile enough to navigate some of the world's busiest waterways. It has a deadweight tonnage of 52,249 tons, which is essentially how much cargo weight it can carry, and a gross tonnage of 42,532, a measure of its total internal volume.
The ship can hold up to 4,252 TEUs, that's 20-foot equivalent units, the standard measure for shipping containers, so imagine over 4,000 of those big metal boxes stacked on deck and in the holds, carrying everything from electronics to clothing across the globe. It sails under the flag of Singapore, a major hub for maritime trade, and is operated by Wan Hai Lines, a Taiwanese company known for its reliable service across Asia and beyond.
One standout feature is its draft, which is currently reported at 9.4 meters, meaning it can operate in a variety of ports without needing excessively deep waters. For anyone interested in logistics or shipping, these numbers highlight how the Wan Hai 501 is built for efficiency and capacity, making it a vital cog in the global supply chain. Now, let's dive into the design of the Wan Hai 501, because this ship is a masterpiece of practical engineering with a focus on functionality. The Panamax design is all about maximizing cargo capacity while still being able to squeeze through the Panama Canal's original locks, which are about 305 meters long and 33.5 meters wide, pretty tight for a ship this size. The hull is painted in the classic Wan Hai Lines colors, a sleek gray with a bold red stripe running along the waterline, giving it a clean, professional look that screams reliability. The bow is designed to cut through the water efficiently, reducing drag and helping the ship maintain speed even when fully loaded. Up top, the deck is a sprawling expanse of containers, stacked high but organized meticulously to ensure stability. Imagine a giant game of Tetris, but with millions of dollars worth of cargo at stake. The bridge, where the captain and crew navigate, is positioned towards the rear, giving them a clear view over the containers and the sea ahead. The ship's structure is made of high-strength steel, built to withstand the harsh conditions of the open ocean, from towering waves to corrosive saltwater.
One thing I love about the design is how everything is optimized for loading and unloading at ports. There are reinforced sections and tie-down points for the containers, ensuring they stay secure during rough seas. For anyone who appreciates engineering, the Wan Hai 501 is a testament to how form follows function in the world of container shipping. Moving on to the interior features, this is where the Wan Hai 501 shifts gears from being a cargo hauler to a floating home for its crew, because let's face it, these ships are out at sea for weeks at a time.
While the primary focus of a container ship is the cargo, the interior is designed to keep the crew comfortable and efficient during long voyages. The Wan Hai 501 typically houses a crew of around 20 to 25 people, though this can vary depending on the route and operational needs.
Inside the superstructure, you'll find the crew quarters, which are compact but functional. Think of small cabins with a bed, a desk, and some storage for personal belongings.
These spaces are designed to give the crew a private area to rest after long shifts. There's also a mess hall where the crew can eat together, often featuring a galley kitchen where meals are prepared. Nothing fancy, but hearty food to keep everyone energized. The bridge, the ship's control center, is packed with navigation equipment like radar, GPS, and ASH systems, which help track the ship's position and avoid collisions. One cool interior feature is the engine control room, located deep in the ship's belly, where engineers monitor the massive machinery that powers this beast. There's also a small gym or recreation area on some ships like this, so the crew can stay active during downtime, and maybe even a lounge with a TV for watching movies when they're off duty. While the interior isn't luxurious like a yacht, sorry, no hot tubs here. It's practical and designed to support the crew's well-being, which is crucial when you're crossing oceans for weeks on end. Next up, let's talk about the performance aspects of the Wan Hai 501, because this ship is built to deliver, both literally and figuratively.
The Wan Hai 501 is powered by a massive marine diesel engine, likely a two-stroke model, which is standard for container ships of this size. These engines are designed for efficiency and durability, burning heavy fuel oil to generate the power needed to move over 50,000 tons of cargo across the ocean.
The ship has a top speed of 24.3 knots, which is about 28 miles per hour, not blazing fast compared to a speedboat, but impressive when you consider it's carrying the weight of a small town. On its recent voyages, it's been clocked at around 15 to 16 knots, a more fuel-efficient cruising speed that balances speed with cost. For example, ASH data from late 2024 showed it traveling at 15.4 knots in the South China Sea, and more recently at 15.9 knots near the China coast en route to Shanghai. That consistency is key in the shipping world, where schedules are everything. Ports expect these ships to arrive on time so they can unload, reload, and keep the supply chain moving.
The Wan Hai 501 also has a robust propulsion system, with a single propeller and a bow thruster to help with maneuvering in tight ports. Fuel efficiency is a big deal for a ship like this, as it can burn hundreds of tons of fuel on a single trip, so the design includes features like a streamlined hull and optimized engine settings to reduce consumption.
It's also classified by DNV, a leading maritime classification society, which means it meets strict safety and environmental standards. For anyone who loves the nitty-gritty of maritime performance, the Wan Hai 501 is a reliable performer that gets the job done, day in and day out. Finally, let's explore the unique selling points of the Wan Hai 501, because even in a crowded field of container ships, this vessel has some standout qualities that make it special. First off, its Panamax classification is a huge advantage. It can navigate the Panama Canal, one of the most important shortcuts in global shipping, saving time and fuel compared to going around the southern tip of South America. That's a big deal for companies looking to move goods between Asia and the Americas efficiently. Another unique point is its age and experience. Built in 2005, the Wan Hai 501 has nearly 2 decades of service under its belt as of 2025, which means it's a proven design that Wan Hai Lines trusts for its reliability.
Despite its age, it's still competitive, with a capacity of 4,252 TEUs that rivals newer ships in its class. The ship's versatility is another selling point. It operates on a variety of routes, from the South China Sea to the China coast and beyond, as seen in its recent voyage data, making it a flexible asset for Wan Hai Lines' global network. One thing that sets it apart is its balance of size and maneuverability. At 269 meters long, it's big enough to carry a substantial load but small enough to access a wide range of ports that larger megaships can't reach.
For shipping companies, that flexibility translates to more route options and better profitability. Lastly, being part of Wan Hai Lines' fleet gives it a reputation for reliability. Wan Hai is known for its focus on intra-Asia routes, and the Wan Hai 501 plays a key role in that network, ensuring goods move smoothly across the region. For anyone in the shipping industry or just fascinated by maritime logistics, the Wan Hai 501 stands out as a dependable, versatile, and efficient vessel that's still going strong after all these years.
That wraps up our deep dive into the Wan Hai 501 here on Sir Boats Yacht.
We've covered its key features, from its massive cargo capacity to its Panamax design, explored its practical yet functional interior, broken down its impressive performance on the high seas, and highlighted what makes it a unique player in the world of container shipping. I hope you enjoyed learning about this maritime giant as much as I did. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future reviews. What's your favorite thing about the Wan Hai 501? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep sailing, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Fair winds and following seas, everyone.